Jacket, so we don't look naked. I'm not keeping that in. Do these glasses throw you off?
I don't know if they look good or not.
Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. You didn't care. I'm still working on the schedule. 1 video a week. I promised you that. I have delivered so far. Starting now, I will today, for this video, we're gonna be doing a thing like we do in all the videos. Imagine you get a slime, or you make a slime, but like if you wanna, buy something, my shop is down there. I'm just saying. Ooh, go click it, do it. If you have a slime, get bored of it, kind of done with it.
And that's the problem we're going to be talking about today.
Turn one slime into a different slime. Does that make any sense whatsoever? New videos down below. I'm working my absolute butt off.
Isn't saying a lot because like I don't have the biggest butt.
Social media links. I'm on there way too much. Love you. Mean it. Notification shout outs. Thank you guys. I love you very much. This is my song. Thank you. If you want a chance to be featured in next week's notification shout outs, all you have to do, be subscribed. I don't know why you wouldn't be. I think we're pretty cool. Then turn on notifications. Go through the other step of saying, yes, I would like all notifications on.
Notify me whenever Andrea uploads a glorious, beautiful, amazing video.
Leave me a nice comment saying that you did that. So you should come and you should hang out with me and you should come say hi and tell me about your dogs. Other than that, let's get on with the video. Hi. You're in my temporary new slime room. I'm kneeling. Can you tell? So it's not super finished yet. In next week's video though, we are filming a slime DIY challenge where I'm gonna take you around my house. We have this box, and in this box, oh my god, pretty much every slime I have collected. I feel a lot of different ones. I think I wanna go for an 8-ounce though. This one is a carnival berry, so carnival berries. If you know what this slime is, if you know what it smells like, if you are an OG fan of Peachybbies, comment down below. It is scented like berry cereal, and then it has those pink, those blue, and those purple beads in it. Now we're gonna transform him. So starting out, we have bubbly berry milk, and I thought it was going to be a really good idea to do the little diagrams so you guys could pause. That way, if you wanted to follow along with me. So the first thing you are going to want to do is take all of the berries out of your carnival berries. You can see this one is pretty liquid, so it's a little bit more difficult than if you had one that was already completely activated, but it's going to really help us because we are going to be making this part of the slime into a really crunchy foam and make sure that we don't have any bead fallout. You're going to add a half a cup of pink beads. It should be pretty stiff at this point because we are going to be mixing it with another slime. Then we're going to go back and activate the base of the carnival berries. You take your containers, but if you want the slime to look the same as the one that I am making, then I'm using 6-ounce containers in all the slime makeovers. So filling it halfway with that activated carnival berries and then topping it off with a crunch ball. Then the cool thing about these is when you're ready to play with them, you can put the crunch ball in and mix it all together. My favorite thing about this one is you get to mix them yourself. I think the presentation looks super cool with the little crunch balls on top, and then you can do this with all different colors. Ow, it hurts really badly. I just had the worst thought. What if I get stuck in here? Mom, help! Ow, okay. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I made this. This one is pink velvet. I might actually take both of these. I feel like we could combine them and make something really, really cool. Next we have Devil Velvet Cake Fluffs. So I know it says cake cups on the screen. I changed it after I filmed this, but I thought cake fluffs, it was a little bit more true to what we're gonna be doing here. So for this, I have a red velvet and then a pink velvet slime. The red velvet is part clay and part cloud from an older restock that we had. And then the pink velvet is a straight up cloud cream. We're gonna activate both of them because what we're going to be doing is adding some more snow, we're gonna make them as fluffy as possible. So take your snow. I get mine from Amazon if that helps. I have a lot of people who always ask me where I get my snow. And then what you're gonna do is dip the slimes into the snow. Just keep mixing until you get something that's kind of like a thick, almost cottage cheese texture. It sounds gross, but that's what you need to do. You're gonna wanna let them sit hopefully overnight if you're that patient. I know I really hate waiting, so if you can't wait overnight for these to absorb the snow, then you can totally do it by just adding less snow so that they're not cloud fluffs, they're just cloud creams. And then once you've let your slimes sit overnight, or as long as you can possibly wait for them, after you've got the perfect consistency, what you're gonna do is take your containers. Again, mine are 6 ounce, but you can use literally any container you want. We are going to start layering our slimes like you would see in an actual dessert. So I'm starting with the red velvet. We're rolling out little balls and then we're dropping them to the bottom and pressing them in. And then on this final one, if you're filming it for Instagram or if you're not gonna put the top on, I definitely recommend fluffing up the top. I'm using some leftover sprinkles I was showing off on my latest restock video from Peachybbies. So we have some pink ones and then we have some rainbow ones. I think I'm gonna mix the rainbow ones on Peachybbies Instagram. But here is our finished product, the double velvet cake fluff slime. I really love this one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It reminds me of these cake cups that I used to get at Disney. That was kind of the inspiration for this one. The texture is my absolute favorite. Did I get something good? I'm a little bit scared because I promised you guys I could fix any slime. But if this is like a year-old slime that's like molding or separated, I don't know how much we can do with that. Oh, okay. A really good one. You could change this into literally so many things. This one is really liquidy. I cannot open it. Yeah, you see that bubble? That bubble is moving. So we're starting off fresh with a container of glue. I believe this one is ice. So next we have the Sea Fairy water slime. Again, if you guys want to follow along with me, you can totally take screenshots of these little things on the screen. Starting off, you need twice as much water as you have slime. You'll notice that I kind of made a little bit of a mistake here. I added way too much water.
Okay, so I totally realized my mistake, and I'm realizing now we definitely need more glue. It works with smaller amounts too. Okay, I think I added too much, and I don't want it to fail. So we added maybe a cup of glue. Okay, I love you.
And I totally should have done it the way that I taught myself to do it in my water slime video. It's linked down below if you want to learn how to do it better than I do. After that, I am adding in a half a cup of glitter. I actually had the glitter that we had in the original slime. And then I added in about a tablespoon of blue pigment so we could give it that kind of sea fairy vibe.
We estimated our bowl size. Gonna boop that over there. We're gonna make 2 today, okay guys? I know, disaster has struck.
Mix those together and then we're gonna activate it. I used a regular activator to activate this, and what we would do is just activate it until you're able to touch it, but not so much that it starts turning into jello. Just look at the pigment though. I'm really proud of how these ones turned out. Then, I've been seeing this thing all over Instagram where you put fishbowl beads on the top of your jelly slimes and leave them for a few days and they're supposed to form a crust. Well, I think what happened there, why they didn't rise up to the top and form a crust, is because I think I accidentally overactivated this one. I don't know. Let me know, definitely, because that's the only part of this DIY that did not turn out well for me.
I think jelly slimes, I feel like I talked about this in my last video. Jelly slimes have to be in clear bowls. I didn't make it in a clear bowl because I don't have one at my new house. So note to self, if I don't get one, remind me jelly slimes have to be made in non-stick bowls. Because if you see this, it is sticking like crazy. And I think that's kind of deducting from the satisfying factor. So recipe still stands. Recipe is good. Bowl is not so much. Jigga.
One is called Radioactive Raspberry. Radioactive Raspberry, it's a super thick, I would say like a Jolly Ranchers raspberry scent. So it's a really strong scent. So we might not be able to cover that up, but I know that we can change the texture. And then finally, we have my favorite name ever to say. So this one is Creamberries and Raz. And like, I don't know why. I just thought it was really catchy and it makes me giggle. So that's what we're calling it. So first we're going to make the cream fluff layer. We're going to do that by taking 1 bottle of glue all and then we're going to activate it up, add a half a cup of shaving cream into it so it's nice and fluffy, and then we're going to set it aside. After that's done, we're going to start making the jelly slime layer. So I am taking a little bit of that slime that we used, the clear one. But if you don't have any melted clear slimes at your house or wherever you're making slime, then you can easily take half of a clear glue bottle. Then we're going to take a cup of wet snow and then some red food dye and put that in there, stir it around, and then activate it. Then for the raspberry layer, we're going to take the radioactive raspberry slime, and since this one is pretty new, I think that the scent still smells really good. I think that the texture is still really good. It just needs a little bit of activation. What we're going to do is we're going to activate it up, and then we are going to start assembling our slimes. Take about half of the container and fill it with the raspberry slime on the bottom, a little layer of that raspberry jelly in the middle just to kind of keep the fluffy and the regular thick slime separated so they don't mix as quickly. Then we're going to top it off with that really fluffy top. So I know that I said that I hated slimes with shaving cream. I've said that for so long because they deflate so quickly, but making the slime with the shaving cream kind of got me super excited about making them, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been practicing my icebergs all week. Once that's topped off, I'm gonna show you guys a little trick. Normally slimes, after they've been sitting for a long time, will start to marble themselves, but if you've just made one and you really want to take a photo of it and you want it to look like it's marbled straight away, what you're gonna do is, it's super simple, is just take the bottom of a fork and then you're just gonna slide it down the sides until it looks marbled. My favorite thing about this one was mixing everything together. I thought these were super pretty, plus the texture was so nice. Because you get the texture of the really thick slime at the bottom, and then it's a little bit fluffy and puffy and it inflates because of the slime at the top. Mix it all together and it turns into like a really pretty kind of pale pastel raspberry color. So definitely let me know, out of all 4 slimes, which one was your favorite and why? I really want to hear from you. And that was it for the video. Did you like it? If you try any of the tips or the tricks that I included in this video, please, please, please send me a DM or tag me on Instagram. I would love to see what you guys have created. I always try to feature a lot of you guys on my stories, so you want to go over there. Other than that, like I said, videos down below, social media down below. Come hang out with me next week for another new video. I hope you still love me after that. I'm keeping that in. Other than that, I really hope you liked the video. I will see you in the next one. I love you. Goodbye.